Amiri's website just crashed, and Shedeur Sanders is the reason why. A $100 million deal? That sounds absolutely insane, but this move is sending shockwaves through the entire fashion industry. Is this brilliant marketing after Shedeur's incredible season, or just a bold publicity stunt? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Shedeur just dropped a bombshell on the fashion world, and the entire industry is feeling the impact. Picture this, a luxury brand investing $80 million in not just one, but two brothers. And this isn't for some basic endorsement deal. This isn't your typical wear our gear and snap a few photos arrangement, not even close. Shedeur and his brother Shiloh are about to dominate the Paris runway. Yes, that Paris, the city that sets the standard for high fashion, is now rolling out the red carpet for a football star and his sibling, breaking barriers that no athlete has crossed before. How often do you witness a young player not only crushing it on the field, but also completely transforming the rules of luxury fashion? This story isn't just about money, it's about power, influence, and revolutionizing the game in ways nobody anticipated. But why would a brand like Amiri drop a jaw-dropping $80 million on Shedeur Sanders? What's really going on here? It's not just about statistics or touchdowns. Amiri sees something much bigger. They see a cultural phenomenon. Shedeur is more than just an athlete. He's a symbol for a community that high-end brands have often overlooked. He bridges the gap between street culture and luxury fashion like nobody else can. For years, brands have been searching desperately for someone who represents authenticity, someone who embodies the spirit of a generation that craves realness. Shedeur isn't just playing the game, he's transforming it, and the fashion world absolutely recognizes this. For these brands, this is about survival. It's about staying relevant or disappearing into irrelevance. The stakes couldn't be higher. And let's be real. Shedeur walking the Paris runway is way more than just a fashion moment. It's a bold declaration that athletes no longer have to stay on the sidelines of culture. They can lead it. Shedeur is creating waves off the field that many veteran players could only dream about. He's not waiting until retirement to capitalize on his influence. He's doing it right now, while he's young, while he's fresh, and while he's still breaking records. His influence within the American black community is undeniable, and Amiri knows this. They're betting big on it. This deal isn't just for Shedeur, it's for the entire culture he represents. This could be the beginning of a revolution in how sports, fashion, and identity intersect.
Shiloh, he has a better closet for sure. He has a little bit more free time. Yeah, I got some more free time now. But we both have swag, you know what I'm saying? We get it from prime time. He hates to say it, but everything he try to wear, our dad already did. So he think he be doing his own thing, but
Amiri's flashy deal grabbed all the headlines, sure, but that wasn't the real earthquake. What truly sent shockwaves through the major leagues was something far deeper, something that made every major brand suddenly sit up and take notice. Shedeur didn't just step into the spotlight with designer clothes and runway appearances. No, he exploded onto the scene by selling more jerseys than any rookie this year, a staggering 375,000 jerseys flying off the shelves like wildfire. That's what we call real influence. He's not just the highest paid rookie ever, he's a powerhouse who completely flipped the script on what success looks like in the NFL. Even though he wasn't a first-round pick, he dominated in sales, revenue, and cultural impact. Let that sink in for a moment. The draft didn't crown him king, his hustle and his intelligence did. While some rookies stressed over their draft position, Shedeur built a brand that's absolutely unstoppable. Selling jerseys at that level isn't just about having fans, it's a statement. It's proof that Shedeur's reach extends far beyond the football field. While other rookies struggled to get noticed, he was raking in millions, securing deals left and right, and becoming a household name in both sports and business. From day one, Shedeur played the long game. He understood the NFL draft for what it truly is, a starting point, not the finish line. And his strategy? It's all about power moves, strategic partnerships, and building an empire. From Nike contracts that shattered records to launching his own clothing line, from creating a signature barbecue sauce to partnering with EA Sports for exclusive content, Shedeur is far more than an athlete. He's a brand unto himself. He even secured a massive partnership with Tom Brady's wellness company, proving he knows exactly how to connect with the biggest names in the game. This is about total domination beyond the field. But here's the truth that nobody in the mainstream media wants to acknowledge. Shedeur represents more than just football. He stands for the black community, a community that's been systematically ignored and disrespected by the very media outlets and team management structures that claim to support sports. Certain media figures and team management personnel have tried to sideline him, holding him back with thinly veiled racism and clear bias. They didn't want a young black athlete disrupting their comfortable narratives. Shedeur faced silent obstacles, unfair criticism, and blatant disrespect, all while building his empire quietly but powerfully. Despite these barriers, he kept pushing forward, proving that talent alone isn't enough. You need courage, intelligence, and an absolute refusal to be silenced. This isn't just about breaking records, it's about breaking chains. Shedeur's success is a direct challenge to those who tried to hold him down, a middle finger to the gatekeepers who underestimated him because of who he is. Kevin Stefanski, Tommy Rees, Jerry Jeudy, and all the usual media suspects, including Mary Kay, Jason Lloyd, and Anthony Lima, they must be absolutely furious right now. Their envy is probably boiling over. Why? Because Shedeur just leveled up in a way that makes their petty headlines look like child's play. This Amiri deal, it's not just a contract, it's a statement, a slap in the face to anyone who doubted his influence. While others were busy talking, Shedeur was quietly becoming untouchable both on and off the field. You think this is just about clothes? Think again. This is culture, power, and money colliding in the most explosive way possible. But let's rewind to an even crazier move that shows just how sharp Shedeur's game is. Before Amiri came calling, Gatorade offered him a staggering $60 million for just 3 years. For almost anyone else, that would have been the end of the story. A quick yes, grab the cash, and live comfortably forever. But not Shedeur. This guy is playing chess while everyone else is stuck playing checkers. Instead of taking the money and running, he demanded something revolutionary. He demanded equity. He didn't want a one-time payout. He wanted ownership of the company itself. Imagine that, walking into negotiations and telling a billion-dollar brand, "I want ownership, not just a paycheck." This is bold. This is revolutionary. This deal will haunt every agent and athlete who ever thought endorsements were just about slapping logos on jerseys. Now let this sink in. Owning even 3% of a company like Gatorade means Shedeur isn't just cashing checks today, he's securing income for decades to come. That's generational wealth on steroids. While many athletes chase quick fame and fast money, Shedeur is building a legacy that will outlast them all. If his performance keeps climbing, he could become the youngest NFL billionaire while still actively playing. And mark my words, this is going to happen, not later, but very soon. Think about that for a second. Not after retirement, not when he's past his prime, but while he's still in his 20s. This is a new era, a billionaire athlete who's rewriting all the rules as he goes. Other brands with multi-million-dollar offers are lining up, but Shedeur is setting the bar ridiculously high. Is this just luck? Absolutely not. It's vision, it's strategy, it's pure, unfiltered genius. And that jealous media crowd, they're watching powerlessly as he builds an empire that will crush their petty stories forever. And no, the Gatorade deal wasn't the only shockwave Shedeur Sanders sent through the sports world. Even before his first NFL game, he locked down a contract so massive it left everyone speechless. We're talking about a $125 million agreement. Critics and so-called experts completely lost their minds. They questioned everything. How could someone demand that kind of money without proving himself on the field first? Social media trolls and analysts barked their doubts endlessly, but Shedeur, he stayed silent, stayed focused, and remained confident. The brands already knew his value. They weren't betting on the usual metrics, they were betting on a new kind of star, one who was about to rewrite all the rules.
Then came the real game changer. As soon as Shedeur stepped onto the field for the preseason, Nike flipped the script completely. A special active player clause kicked in, doubling his contract to an eye-watering $250 million over the next 4 years. But this wasn't just about a massive paycheck. Nike handed him something no rookie had ever seen before: a 50% cut of every single jersey sold. Let that sink in. Half of every jersey dollar goes straight to Shedeur. That kind of deal doesn't just put him ahead, it blasts him into an entirely different league. While others hustle for scraps, he's building an empire, and this is absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm just excited for all of them. I gifted a lot of receivers the Prime DT96s. You know, a couple of them had them on, so I just gifted a couple of the main receivers going into this game. You know, I gifted them some cleats. Some warm, some didn't, but I was like, okay, this is just my little appreciation gift to them. Because they don't be having a lot in stock, so I couldn't do everybody. I wish I could.
Shedeur Sanders isn't just about the game, he's about the bigger picture. Always smiling, sure, but don't mistake that smile for weakness. Behind that grin is a man laser-focused on his vision. He's not just chasing touchdowns, he's building a legacy. He talks about having the resources not just for himself, but for generations to come, something many athletes only talk about, but few truly understand and execute. This mindset sets him apart. He's thinking decades ahead while others remain stuck in the moment.
Shedeur isn't here to be a flash in the pan. He's laying the foundation for a dynasty, for people who will follow the path long after he's gone. That's real power, real leadership, and that's exactly why he's already a giant, even if some people refuse to see it. Meanwhile, the Browns' media circus and coaching staff are busy spinning tales and making excuses. Kevin Stefanski and Tommy Rees have been stumbling in the dark, completely blind to Shedeur's true worth. Instead of lifting him up, they've been holding him back, drowning his talent in their own incompetence and bias. The media, led by voices like Mary Kay and Anthony Lima, have done nothing but throw shade and question his ability, completely failing to realize the gold mine sitting right in front of them. But with Stefanski finally out, there's fresh hope. Maybe now, just maybe, Shedeur will get the chance to prove why he's more than just hype. It's time for the Browns to stop doubting and start winning with the player who's been ready all along. Anyway, Shedeur isn't just changing the game, he's rewriting the entire playbook. The Browns better recognize his value before it's too late.